Once again, I gotta start all over. I think my phone fucked up. But, like I said, I'm about to open motherfuckers' eyes up about real shit, okay? Think of it like this. Do you honestly think? Let's go back. I'm gonna go back as far as, you know what? Most history comes from ancient Egypt. American history, as far as African Americans, come from slavery. Okay, so we got that. So let's go all the way back before the Christopher Columbuses and all that bullshit. Okay, so we're in a land of Africa, right? Full of nothing but earth minerals and just earthly things. So do you honestly think that Africans were paying for land that they popped up on? Do you honestly think that they were paying for the fucking rocks that helped build pyramids and all that shit? Do you really think that they were paying for sand and for dirt and for fucking water that fucking flows through their free fucking rivers? Do you honestly think that? In lakes and ponds and whatever the fuck was out there? Do you really think that back then they were fucking paying for shit that has been there and that they have free fucking access to because they could fucking dig inside their dirt and get whatever the fuck is in it? They can fucking cut down a tree and build whatever the fuck hut they needed to build. They didn't pay for that shit because they knew that it was their shit. They don't. Who the fuck do I go pay? Who do I have to pay for some shit that belongs to fucking me? Now let's go into Indians. Do you honestly think that Indians paid for the fucking land that they were living on? Do you think they were paying to fucking cut down a tree and make teepees? Do you really honestly fucking think that that was the way fucking the world was made? The world was made by motherfuckers paying for shit that is grown naturally on a motherfucking earth that everybody motherfucking lives on. Honestly, do you really think that was what was happening? And if you do think that, then you're one of them dummies who are going to be so fucked on the reality that you're getting fucked. And it's true. People don't like to know they're getting fucked, but think about it, man. Who the fuck are we paying for land that they don't own? How can you tax me? How can you charge me for something that you've never fucking bought your motherfucking self ever? Not one fucking purchase has been on earth to buy earth, because who the fuck owns the earth? Period. No fucking body. So how the fuck am I gonna pay you? That's like, this is what they're doing. There's a house that's already built. Nobody knows who built the house. So somebody goes into the house and they say, this is my motherfucking house, and if anybody motherfucking try to take it, I'm going to motherfucking kill them, or I'm going to motherfucking lock them up. And if anybody got any motherfucking thing to say about this house that nobody knows got here, I'm going to motherfucking enforce my motherfucking fear upon them so that they realize that this is my shit. And then after that, I probably lied to them and said I built it, but nobody knows where this shit came from. So what if the owner of this motherfucker came back? What if the owner of Earth, what if somebody did own Earth and it's not a human being or it's something? Are you going to give that motherfucking shit back? Are you going to make the people fight for something that we don't even own? According to y'all, because if we owned it, we wouldn't have to pay for it, and we wouldn't be continuing to pay for it. We wouldn't have to continue to fucking pay for water. Water should be fucking free. I mean, the only thing that we're paying for is the fucked up chemicals that you're putting in our water to fuck us up. So we're paying to get fucked up. As far as, okay, let's go even farther back. With all these diseases and all this crazy shit. Come on, y'all. Let's be real. And then and this is the whole thing. If you're an American, and I'm not racist or nothing, but black people, you don't need to go to no motherfucking doctor, because our ancestors didn't go to doctors, okay? We didn't do all that shit. We didn't have needles getting put in us with all kinds of weird ass chemicals. We weren't fucking doped up by no motherfucking chemically created motherfucking drug that was made in a lab. We were all, if any kind of drug that we ever needed to help our bodies had to come from the motherfucking earth, because our earth is the exact same chemistry as our motherfucking bodies. So now think of it like this, okay? Chemistry. That's taking all the elements, that's taking everything from the gases to the solids to the liquids. and finding out what they do when you have a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is when you take a different chemical or a different element and you mix it with an element to see what the reaction is. So now the human body is the exact same element as Earth. Believe it or not, everything on Earth, as far as gold, as far as anything, everything that's on Earth is literally inside a human body. Believe that. You can look it up. It's true. I don't have to explain it, but it's true. So, the human body. So let's think about diseases, man. Something that is fighting a human body, fighting your actual DNA. Something that is fighting the making of what you are. Bro, that is a creation. That is called, they call it biology. Biology, the human body, the internal organs, the system, the human system is biology. No, that's not biology. That's a form of chemistry. They're fucking chemically creating diseases to kill motherfuckers. Come on now. Africans didn't fucking put no fucking chemically created diseases in you. They did not put, there was not medicines. Medicines are not to fucking fuck you up. You want a strong immune system, you put the shit that's already in your immune system back into your immune system. And the shit that's already in your immune system is all naturally from fucking Earth, not fucking chemically created. So once you put something chemically created into a motherfucking immune system, then it becomes a what? A reaction. There has to be a reaction because this is chemistry. Chemistry. They call it biology, but it's chemistry. It's taking motherfucking different chemicals and putting them with chemicals and seeing the reaction. And that's how you get cancer. That's how you get AIDS. That's how you get any fucking disease that any human being is walking around this earth with. Now, they created the disease. Not only do they create the disease, they also create the cure. Now, okay, let's explain this to everybody because I bet you y'all guys won't even catch up to this one. In order to create the cure to the disease, you would have to have created the disease because you would have to know the chemical components that are creating the disease in order to know what chemical opponent it would take to get the reaction to destroy the other chemicals. As far as chemistry, you can keep breaking shit down until you get it all the way down to a neutral to where it's safe to dispose of. So in order to know how to cure, you have to know how to create. So in order to create the disease, that you just, it's basically like, what do you want to call it? Reverse engineering. How you created it is the same way that you would cure it, to reverse it, to take out everything that you know harmful. And it's simple shit. It's not simple to the average person because they're not thinking about shit like that. They're always thinking about, hey, my doctor has my best interest at hand. No, your doctor doesn't, because your doctor's giving you fucking drugs that are fucking chemically created that are not even safe for a human body. No, they're not, because they're telling you to eat the same nutritions and shit that ain't even meant for a man to eat. So their diet they're giving you is not even a real diet. They're giving you the diet of death. That's the whole thing. People don't understand that. They're giving you the diet of death. And the reason why they are giving us the diet of death and they are trying to kill us because there's always somebody like me out here who will that gets awoke. And they can't have that, because once you have somebody that's awoke and they start telling the word and they start giving you all this shit as far as in what they believe, and it sounds so fucking real, and it can't be fake because this is real life shit. You think, all right, black people, let's think of this. And I'm just gonna target black people today because you know, you can't unlock everybody, and racism still stands. So let's think of it like this, black people. When Christopher Columbus's bitch ass supposedly discovered America and did what he did to the Indians and took all the land, didn't take it, just basically just because nobody owned the land. The Indians was on the land. They didn't own the land because they weren't walking around like this is my shit. This was home. I didn't say that I own it. I'm just saying, bitch, right here where you see my shit, this is me. Like how you just moved into my house and said this is you, and now you want to charge me for the whole earth that you just popped up on like I did. So that was what it is. They weren't like, oh yeah, white man, the reason why you got to steal it from me is because I got to buy it from me and I don't know how to do that. But no, motherfucker, there's enough land for you motherfuckers, but y'all guys is just the greediest pieces of shit on earth. So check it out. Christopher Columbus, Indians, woo, woo, woo. Now we go back into, they go discover, and they shoot over here to Africa. They see Africa, and they're like, oh my God, look at this beautiful place. Look at these strong, beautiful people. Let's see what the fuck I do. So they steal us, and they sell it, and we get traded off for like guns and alcohol. You know, it's the same old shit. mind-altering drugs, shit that'll make you feel better than what you think life is supposed to really be. So now, and then to give you your power, guns gives people power. They see the power of a gun. So yeah, fuck that. I need that. We didn't create those yet because we weren't thinking about killing ours. We didn't think about hurting ours. We had a whole different plan. We had a whole different scheme. Our way of life was way different. But now that you show me that you can come over here with 10 people and kill 1,000 because of the shit that you're holding, I need that. So I can kill 1,000,000 with my 1,000 people that you see? So now they bring us over here. Boom. Now do you honestly think, and this is still, this point that I'm giving you is so that you start fucking realizing that you need to stop going to these motherfucking physicians, these doctors that are telling you shit about your body. Because they don't know nothing about your body. Your body, they only know about your body because they are the ones that's doing what it takes to do your body. And they know what the chemical reaction does, so they know what to look for in a body that they have fucked up. Okay? When we were slaves, do you honestly think that your slave masters gave two shits the fuck about you to go get you some fucking shots? No, they didn't take you to go get fucking shots. No fucking flu shot. They didn't give no fuck about that shit. And motherfuckers wasn't just dying because of motherfucking flu. Motherfuckers wasn't dying because of AIDS back in them. Motherfuckers was dying in slavery days because motherfucking white men and white bitches was killing them, okay? Wasn't no fucking doctor shit, nigga. They might have died of an infection from a motherfucking open wound that couldn't be helped, but that's natural because if any kind of motherfucking bacteria, the wrong bacteria that gets into your body and your body can't fight it, you're gonna die. But that wasn't because of no natural shit. It was because of something that a motherfucker did to you, which is the exact same shit they are doing. And they know how to fucking kill you by putting shit in your motherfucking body to shut your body down. So just think about it. You motherfuckers is letting these doctors put these little fucking syringe needles, and the shit they're putting in you are so microscopic that you can't even break down the fucking chemical components that go inside this shit. You don't even know what the fuck they are putting in you. The shit look like water. If you're going to get water put in you, you could put water in your motherfucking self. So what really are these motherfuckers putting in you? What are these drugs really fucking made of? What are these drugs really fucking doing? Because every fucking drug that the fucking physicians and all these fucking doctors, and they're not even doctors, okay? They're fuck a doctor because that's bullshit. They're fucking chemists. They're mad scientists. That's all they are. And they're fucking using you as a motherfucking way to figure out what the fuck chemical reactions is, because that's what people are so interested in. They're so interested in trying to figure out and how to make shit what it really ain't so that they can understand it and they can control it. And that's just really what it's all about. When you think about it, it all narrows down to who is in control and what are you in control of. And the best thing to be in control of is the strongest force on earth, which is a human body and a human mind. If you can control a human body and a human mind, you have all control over everything. Because millions of people can move millions of things. Millions of people can do millions of things. Millions of people can accumulate millions of things, billions of things. Why do you think that the fucking government is so fucking rich? Because there's billions of fucking people giving them their hard-earned fucking shit. Their hard-earned shit. Now they're fucking billionaires. Now, all your fucking money that they're fucking taking does not fucking go back to fucking you. Period. It doesn't. I don't give a fuck what you think or how you think of it, okay? All your money does not go, and you don't even have fucking control of what they do with your fucking money. You don't get no fucking receipts and, oh yeah, we went ahead and bought a new fucking police building with your hard-earned tax money, and here goes your percentage of the cut for your basically endorsement, for your endorsement. You know what I'm saying? But they don't look at it as an endorsement. They look at it as you owed me this. This is mine. I took this from you. I let you have this. No, bitch, get it right. This is my shit. I worked hard every motherfucking day for this shit. Now I need my motherfucking percentage back. I need what you get out of this. I need what I get out of it. Because if it wasn't for the people, then bitch, you wouldn't be able to have these jails. You wouldn't be able to have these fucking big ass gangs you call police. You wouldn't be able to have these big ass organizations you call government if it wasn't for my motherfucking hard earned being born on this motherfucking goddamn earth. So if you can't, if it wasn't for me for you to have this, then I should have it too. And then that's just how it should honestly be. It should always be like that. But like I said, we're so stupid and dumb that we fucking literally give all that shit away freely without even questioning. You know what I'm saying? People, that's our problem. We don't question. We don't question it. Like, wait a minute, time out. This shit don't sound right. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all question shit when you have the power, you question it. Like, hold up, nigga, you're tripping, dog. No, that ain't how it works. Woo, woo, woo. But your government can just do you however, and you're like, whoa, hold up, no, hell no, that's not how it works. But the people can't do you wrong. But the same people that's getting done wrong, you don't want to team up with these motherfuckers to really get the whole shit done, so nobody's getting done wrong. So we'll just always be getting done wrong because, like I said, we're just pure stupid, and we keep letting these motherfuckers put chemicals in our body, chemicals in our food, chemicals in our water. I mean, come on, man. Do you honestly think that fucking the goddamn let's go back into time, because that's where this shit is supposed to, that's how this shit was working until this shit failed. Do you honestly think that motherfuckers was going to grocery stores and buying chemically fucking genetically fucking altered foods that will fuck their families up for the time being, and their families? You really think that was happening? No, motherfuckers was going to fucking rivers and catching fish. Motherfuckers was out hunting wild game, and this is why I gotta keep you black people real smart about this shit, because the same shit that was happening then is the same shit that they're continuing to do. White people, I hate to say it, they didn't get brainwashed into half of the shit. The only ones that got brainwashed was the ones that went against the white people, and that's what you need to realize. All the white people that are still strong government officials type shit and family members like that, they're still living the correct way of life. They're not getting the medicines that you're getting, believe that or not. They're not getting the treatments that you are getting, because they know that's going to kill them. And they know how to live, which is why white people today are still out hunting for wild game, is what they call it, wild game. Why do you think they put a license on why you want to hunt? Niggas don't want to go get licensed. Oh, nigga, you need a license to go kill and survive and feed your family and shit for free. But niggas don't do that shit. White people do that shit because they know, nigga, that wild game has not been fucking tampered with the government, nigga. Wild game has been out here on the free earth eating what motherfucking free earth has given them to survive, because that's a natural thing to survive on, and that's what we were built to survive on. But no, we're so dumb that we don't think of shit like that. So what we do is we go and we allow the same people that's been killing us with guns, same people that's been killing us with these chemicals, same people that's been killing us with this medicine, same people that's been doing this shit are the same people that we allow to control everything that we have any access to, when we have full access to this whole entire earth. But no, we'll rather go buy a fucking chicken that's been killed months ago, that's been fucking pumped full of whatever the fuck it takes to make it still continue to look like it's good enough to eat, but really it's decayed already because it's been killed months of fucking ago. It's not fucking fresh. This is not fresh shit. In order to keep the dead fake alive, there has to be chemically something. You can't fucking, a body don't get fucking buried without getting fucking bombed. Come on now. Why do they gotta bomb it? So the motherfucker don't stink and rot away. But in order for it to stay a couple of more days or a couple more months so that it can be preserved, it has to have a chemical in it. That's what y'all guys are failing to realize. It has to have a chemical in it in order for it to be reserved. So in order to reserve these motherfucking animals that we're eating out of these stores and all this shit, there has to be a chemical in it. Just think about farm people and shit, man. You think that they fucking put eggs in fucking cartons and leave them in fucking grocery stores under fucking coldness? No, they don't, man. A chicken lays an egg every fucking damn near day, pretty much, and they go get fucking eggs, fresh fucking eggs every fucking day. Come on, man. Do you honestly think that shit? Do you really think that motherfuckers are supposed to eat a fucking chicken pig in a motherfucking thing, grounded up with everything in it into one fucking meatloaf? No, that's not how shit's been. That's not how shit should be. Come on. Fuck. Why does a farm have to be the only place that grows corn? Why do there gotta be acres and acres of this one spot to grow shit in order to feed everybody? Motherfucker, the Indians taught them how to do it. Fuck. You can do this same shit in your own yard. It's not illegal to grow anything besides anything that they considered illegal, and that should not be illegal, because anything that grows from earth, that the water and the sun can make live, then they should have no control over it, because how the fuck can you tell the natural world what to do? If a seed falls onto a ground and it motherfucking starts blooming, you had no control over that. So how the fuck can you sit here and give all these motherfucking white people and these government officials all this land to grow all these crops just so they can fucking tax the people and make them feel like they can't do it themselves? It's just crazy that we are still stuck in a society where that we feel we actually need other motherfuckers to do the shit that our people and the people that taught them before they even knew how to do the shit were doing to survive. It's like we lost all our survival. We can't survive, we can't think, we can't do nothing without feeling like we needed the permission or we needed the help of a corporation or some kind of government funded or some kind of anything. It's like we gave up our rights to survive. We lean on those who are killing us for survival. It makes no sense. And we know the fucking truth. Like, you really honestly know that a motherfucking piece of meat that's been sitting in the grocery, you can, matter of fact, do it. You can fucking go take a fucking permanent marker on some sneaky shit, mark a piece of fucking something that's been there, and you see the dates. You see how long dates is. Nothing's supposed to sit that fucking long. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. It just doesn't. It's not supposed to. And in order for it to do it, had to be chemically fucking thing. Just think about it, man. When you put this shit out here in the real life earth, if a cat dies in the middle of the street, the next day there's already going to be some crazy looking fucking shit going on. I mean, that's just common sense. If a dog died, if a cow died, if anything naturally just dies in the middle of a motherfucking street or is killed and left there, it's not going to be preserved. It's not good enough for you to eat the next day. It's just not. So how the fuck is their shit going to be good enough to eat? It's because there's chemicals in it that are fucking you up. These chemicals are not meant for the human body. But they do not give a fuck because they already know that the human is so dumb that he will not go out and get fresh game unless he's a white guy. And that's the people they're trying to keep alive are the people that know the truth. As far as in the people that are in the circle of the truth. Not the people that know the truth, because people that know the truth, that give it to the people that ain't supposed to know the truth, are the ones that they are going to kill. And I mean, it's just common sense. Like, America, you're fucked up. The world, you're fucked up. America, the people of America, you're some big fucking scary pussies. You lost all respect for your own life and for your kids' life and for everybody's life that you can call yourself loving, because you continue to let them keep putting this government shit, this motherfucking corporated shit into your motherfucking system. You keep letting them tell you that you can't do what they're doing. You keep letting them just do you any way they want. So we are never gonna be. We're never gonna amount to shit. It's just period. It's just how it is. I wish I could just sit here and cry. Sometimes I wish I could die, because this shit it's a unwinning fight if you only have one motherfucking mouth. If you only got one mouth and one body, I can't win, because they got gangs. They got big ass gangs. But if I have the whole entire everybody, if you got everybody on the same page that's getting fucked the same way, and start to realize that this is the same shit that I'm going through, and this is real shit that this nigga is talking about, and we can, only way we're gonna fix this shit is by standing up as the people, because we're billions. We're billions strong compared to their millions. Billions. There's billions. There are billions of dollars that they talk about and that we are in, that they have of ours, or that we're in debt. That's our fucking money that we're in debt. I'm not in no motherfucking debt, bitch. Apparently you're taking my taxes, even if I don't want to pay them. You're taking my money when I work. You're taking my money when I spend it. So I'm not in no motherfucking debt, because I'm everything that I've motherfucking accountable for, as far as in any currency that stepped through my hands or stepped through my thing, or any kind of purchases that I made, bitch, you already took my money for it. So how am I in debt as the people? No, bitch, you are in debt because you're taking my money and you're doing what the fuck you want to do with it, and that is not investing it in the right places. In the right places is to invest it back into the people, instead of back into your corporations that you feel need to motherfucking control the people, are the ones that need to feed the people. People can feed their fucking self. This world is motherfucking huge. It's ridiculously big, and there's enough fucking resources in here for all of us, but y'all guys want it all. You want all the resources. You don't want to share none of the resources. And then all the resources that we have free access to, you want to put a law on it that pretty much says that we can't do it. A fucking dude gets fucking time in fucking jail for building a wind turbine. You know what a wind turbine is? That is a free source of electricity. He bought the material, which was his tax paid. When he bought it, they taxed him for that. And he built with his own fucking hands, the same way that Indians and Africans built motherfucking pyramids and teepees and huts and shit, with his own motherfucking hands. And he got electricity from his own motherfucking oh, my bad, you don't never own property, but he got electricity from the earth's resources. And he went to fucking jail for that. But the earth, well, not the earth, but the people who supposed to own the earth, because that's pretty much what they do, they're doing the exact same shit. They build wind turbines to fucking harness electricity, and they fucking charge you for that technology. Come on. Everybody should be able to have a fucking wind turbine in their fucking backyard to say fuck motherfucking the electric company. Fuck the electric company, bitch. I can do what you're doing. You're doing it. What you're doing, and you're doing on my earth too. This is my earth. If I want to motherfucking find a new source of motherfucking electricity or power, that should be my God fucking given right for being an earth dwelling citizen. I don't give a fuck about an American dwelling citizen. I don't give a fuck about an African dwelling citizen. I am an earth dwelling citizen, which means anything that is on this earth, I should have free fucking access to without asking no other motherfucker who lives on the exact same earth as me for it. Period. If I have the technology and the smarts to build, I should be able to build. That's called survival. When all this shit, when everything hits the fan and all y'all's government shit finally fails, you motherfuckers that are out here that don't know how to build, that don't know how to hunt, that don't know how to survive, who thinks that you need all these chemically motherfucking created motherfucking medicines to survive, you're gonna die. We're gonna die. You're gonna be dead. Dead, 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 dead. And all your people are gonna be dead because the same shit that you think is the same shit that you're teaching them to think. So they're gonna die. Okay? But until you realize what survival and what life is, and why you're here, and why you should be able to go over there, and why you should not have to worry about being over here, or why you deserve to be anywhere, why you should be able to throw your motherfucking fishing pole into a goddamn piece of fucking land, water, or whatever the fuck, and pull whatever the fuck the earth gives you. It should be like them cranes where you put the motherfucking money in and shit, and you got your little motherfucking thing, and you trying to get the teddy bear. You should be able to do that with anything on earth, period. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's there for. These are all your gifts. This is all your shit. This shit was given all to you. This shit was made for you, not for somebody to tell you what is capable for you, or what you can have, or how you can have it. That's just not fucking cool. And I'm getting pretty much done with this shit. I'm not trying to say I'm a sovereign citizen or none of that shit. I already know how this shit works, but I'm saying it's time to start focusing on our real survival, our real motherfucking survival, because the people that are in control of our future are the same people that are destroying our future because they've proved it to you in our past. If they've proved this shit to you in our past, are you really going to continue to allow them to build our future for our future? For the people for our kids, you're going to let the same motherfucking system that fucked you over keep fucking them over. And you know what? I know you're going to do it because you really have no choice at this time, because people are still lost and people are still scared. But at the same time, it has to fucking stop. It just has to. I mean, it has to stop. Like, this is why we're where we're at. This is why shit is how it is. This is why we don't have no free will thought. We have no free will, no thought, no purpose. We have no purpose on earth besides to continue to follow these laws and these rules and this shit because of the fear of being locked up, the fear of being killed. Fuck that. That's not how a human being should live on an earth that is beautiful, that is full of minerals, that is full of life, that is full of everything. There should be none of that shit. It should be all learning. It should be all welcoming. It should be, I'm so happy that we have this as one. This is all of ours. Look, this is mine as it is yours. This is that. This is this. It's not that though, because this ain't mine as this is yours. This is theirs. We don't own this. Theirs, and you're not them. That's what you got to realize. This is their shit, and you're not them. Everything is the same money that you use to buy their shit is the same money that they created. Has no fucking real value. It has no value. Nothing on earth has no fucking value, because how does something have value or have rarity or anything if it is it been here? Like it creates its fucking self. Shit. It has no value. You can't stop it from being here because you didn't have control of it being here. So how, if you don't have no control of it being here or stop it from being here, how do you put a market on it? How does it become valuable to you to where you can profit off of the same shit? So you telling me I cannot go outside and I cannot see birds flying, flocking? I cannot. I don't get to see that. I'm permitted to see that. No, this is a natural. This is natural resources. This is natural occurrences. This is shit that is naturally happening that you have no control over. You telling me that if I was to dig in the dirt and find a fucking worm, I don't even gotta have a fishing pole. If I was to dig in the motherfucker, this is how real shit really is. If I was to dig in the motherfucking dirt, find a fucking worm, put it on a fucking string, and throw it in a fucking pond, I couldn't fucking catch fish without a fucking permit to do this? Are you really fucking telling me that? So you mean to tell me that this big, humongous fucking ocean, all these big, humongous land areas of water, you mean to tell me that I need permission as a fucking earth-dwelling citizen to throw my motherfucking hook or my worm or whatever kind of free bait I should be able to use, because the shit is exactly the same shit that you have in your stores that you are trying to sell to me, tax me for, has the exact same shit that has been here from the time being, since you've been here, since I've been here. So who has the control over this shit? How do you take control over this shit? How do you believe that you should be the only one who gets to control this shit? And then the way you control it is by altering it. You alter this shit, so it's really not even safe for me. So basically you're selling me shit that's not safe for me, and you're taxing me for it. You're taking my money and you're having me put in my body shit that is not even safe for me. The same shit that you won't eat is the same shit that you will feed me. Come on, man. You know, they be like, the president can't eat from nowhere else because they might kill him. No, motherfucker. When I see presidents at fucking restaurants, people look like they're happy to see him there. They're not trying to kill his ass. You know what a fucking assassin looks like? Assassin is a motherfucker that got some kind of weaponry or some kind of shit to kill you. Fuck. You got all these secret services around, but you still can't eat the food? Why? Because you know what the fuck is in the food. You know what's in the food. That's why presidents can't eat from different restaurants, because they know what's in it. That's why they have different fucking all that shit. That's why all this shit is different, because why would they eat something that they know the truth about? I'm not gonna eat that shit. I don't give a fuck who cooked it, nigga. This ain't even real food. I'm gonna wait till I get to the White House where I can get this government shit that ain't been tampered with. Come on, man. Shit, I'd rather throw my motherfucking goddamn chances out here and throw my shit in the ocean and grab something out of that and eat that before I eat something that's already been pulled out of the motherfucking earth and tampered with. Come on, man. Y'all don't see this shit. Y'all only see the picture they paint, but y'all don't see the reality of what real shit is. When you know something, you stay away from. Okay? So since they know that all this shit is not good for the consumer, as far as in the people, the human, us, do you think the government eats this shit? They don't, okay? I'm gonna keep it real. They fucking don't. Which is why they have control over all the shit when it's fresh. So if you got the fresh shit, it's okay. I'm gonna break this down for a super understanding. Let's go drugs. Drugs, when they come from the ground, they're as pure as can be. The best shit you can probably even get. No, I don't have a charger. The best shit you can get. But as it goes through different hands, and it becomes a different amount of value, then it becomes stepped on. It becomes played with. It becomes, let's see if I can make this more than what it really is. Let me take the actual value out of this, but still keep it the exact same value. That's what they do with our foods. That's what they're doing with our water. They're trying to see how far they can stretch it in order to stretch it so that it's more, so that they can continue to sell it without running out. But you're not going to run out of nothing that's already been here, because it's been here this fucking long. But what you're going to do is you're going to kill off its natural shit, its natural resource, its natural reason, by putting all your stupid chemical shit in there. It's just fucked up that people don't realize this shit is what's really going on in life, and that we're really living this way, and that we'll be dead before this shit ever comes to a cease. Like, because once you made that shit possible and you told them, okay, you know what, we do need government and we do need somebody to govern over us because we don't know how to survive. We don't know how to build houses. But we do, but we don't know how to do this. We don't know how to hunt. We don't know how to fish. We don't know how to go to a motherfucking goddamn stream of fresh water and get it and bring it home to our family. We don't know how to do this shit, so we're going to allow them to put it in bottles and sell it to us. We're going to allow them to go ahead and have big-ass farms full of animals that ain't even healthy and feed them to us. We're going to allow them to do that because we gave away the right. We not even the right. We gave away our minds. We gave our minds away and let us be stupid because they don't. Think of it like this. When your kids are in school, they're not teaching them survival, bro. They're fucking teaching them about the past. They're teaching them the fucking past. Shit that's happened thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, 50 years ago. They're not teaching them about what could happen tomorrow and why they need to have survival. They're not teaching them, they don't teach them their rights. They don't fucking do none of that shit. They don't teach that shit because that's not what you're supposed to know. You're not supposed to know how to survive in a real world that you're really living in. You're supposed to know how to believe that the reason why shit is going on is because of the people in the past made it this way, but they did it for you for the good. But no, ain't nothing good about this shit. They're not teaching our kids this shit, okay? And they're not teaching grown-ups this shit. And the old folks that's teaching their shit, and all you old OGs and shit, you motherfuckers are so fucking retardedly dumb, stupid, and just, you fucked our lives up, and you fucked your life up, and then you continue to allow this shit to happen, and you never stepped out of this motherfucking curse, and we're always going to be fucked, and it's all y'all's fault. And I hate to say it, the older you are, the dumber you had to have been. Hopefully the generations to come become more aware of what's really going on, more aware of that this earth belongs to you, because there's no way that you had any motherfucking, you had no choice of being here. You have no choice of being here. You have no choice of seeing the shit you see. This shit is here, and when you see it, it's because you were supposed to see it. You have no choice. You want to survive, you have to eat. You should not have to go to a corporation in order to survive. You should be able to survive on Earth because you were put here to survive on Earth. Period. Everything that you pay for is from Earth. It's right here. Even the chemicals that they're altering is from Earth. They're not going out of space and to another planet. It's not a resource that it's not here. These resources are fucking here. It's all here, right here. And you have full access to it because the same way they get to it is the same way you can. But what do? They put fucking fences and bombs and have it protected by armed enforcements and shit like that so you can't get to it. Bro, what they're doing is they are fucking robbing you out of your shit, out of access to your Earth. You can't come here. This is government funded. Government funded means I paid for this, bitch. I have every right to be here as well as you do. Only difference is I don't work for this shit. I've worked for you to have a job at this shit. This is my shit. There's no reason there should be any kind of fucking fence. There should be no motherfucking guns pointed at me for going into nothing that I fucking paid for. Period. You should not be able to tell me I can't dig into this motherfucking massive land to get the same minerals that you're pulling out of it. But the reason why I can't is because you have a fucking firearm that'll fuck in the right to kill me for going to get something out of my Earth. You have the right. And if I, as the people, okay, they'll give you the right to bear arms, okay, but if you fucking pull your bare arms on a motherfucking police officer, even if you kill one, you die by thousands, or you get locked up for the rest of your motherfucking life. So basically, this shit is what I'm telling you is that we are getting bullied, we are getting punked, we are being threatened by our government, for our lives to live. We are getting threatened. You either apply or die. That is not living. That is not life. That is not fucking freedom. And that is not the way the earth should be. It's just not, I'm not even going to say it's not fair or it's not right. That's just not the way. It's not the way that it is meant to be. And they know that. But when we sat back and allowed the shit to build as big as it is today, now you cannot stop it. Because it's too huge and it's been brainwashed into your mental. You can't even fucking think of anything different. You think it's right. It's right. Okay, there's a big ass mine full of fucking diamonds. I might want a fucking big giant fucking diamond to sit at my motherfucking table. Why I gotta go see a big ass fucking piece of my earth in a motherfucking museum? Why can't I go out there and go be the guy to find my own big ass? Why? Because you got a big ass fence around it and you got a bunch of armed fucking punk ass government officials telling me I can't go dig in this shit. Why can't I go get me no free fucking oil out of a free fucking earth? Because you got big ass officials telling me that I can't go do the exact same shit they did. Because it has value, because it is a resource that is needed for survival. So survival is the value, is what people are failing to realize. Living the life is value. Anything else has no fucking value because it's right here and it's right there. But in order to continue to live, you have to have these resources. These free fucking resources. In order to live, you gotta have resources. So if you control what makes life, what brings life, what is life, then you are in power. And we give this power to them because you allow them to control what you eat. You allow them to control where you drink. You allow them to control what you do. And this is the even fucked up, this is the biggest failure as human beings, as our ancestors, as in today. You allow them to control what the fuck you think or how to think. And that is the most stupidest shit an individual can do, because that takes away individuality. You can't be an individual if we are trained to think the exact same way. Come on, man. You really honestly think that every mind should be operating the exact same? You really think that for years and years and years the exact same fucking shit should be taught? Nothing's new. There's nothing, there's no other knowledge out here that a person just can manifest without even having to be told that it's real or told that it's possible? Or do you have to keep continuing to believe the exact same fucking story and that's it and that's all it's gonna be? But when you open your motherfucking eyes, you see that's not it and that's not all it's gonna be. But that's all that we allowing to be, because that's all that we are being allowed to be. Fuck all that be all you can be. It's not be all you can be. It's be all we allow you to be. Okay? If be all you can be, there'd be 10 presidents at a time. Why is there only one? Be all you can be, everybody will be doctors. Be all you can be, everybody will be rich. It's not be all you can be. It's be all we allow you to be. And then they try to say that you can do whatever it is you want to do. No, it ain't. Because I want to go over here to motherfucking Africa and go into one of these fucking diamond mines. And I want to just dig in the dirt and see how many I can find. I want to go into the goddamn, wherever there's a goddamn Coast Guard. I want to be able to walk across that fence without nobody telling me you can't do it. I want to live. I want to be me. I want to be really free. I want to be all you can be and free as I can free. God damn it. But it's not going to happen. I want to motherfucking go to the same land that they got a motherfucking oil ring in, and I want to throw me one in there and say, nigga, this is my oil too, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, this machine right here, yeah, I'm gonna put mine right here, you know. I see you got, yeah, yours is cool. I like that. That's a nice one. I mean, it probably costs a little more than mine, but mine works too. And I'm gonna go ahead and put mine right here in the same fucking dirt soil that you got yours on, and I'm gonna start pumping me some motherfucking oil. I want to do that. That's called freedom. That is let freedom ring. That means that I can do whatever the fuck you do, wherever the fuck you do it. As long as I am not fucking with life. As long as I continue to let live and continue to live, that is called law. That is the only law that should stand. And the law is to respect life, to let live, to let be, to allow to live the way that you want to live. That is it. Not the way I'm told to live. Not as what I believe is right. Not what I believe is wrong. What I, as a fucking human being, an earth-dwelling person, does as a human. If I want to fucking live this way, I should be free to live this way. If I don't want to fucking, if I see a big ass empty fucking field, because pretty much everything was fucking a big huge mass of fucking land with no titles, with nobody ruling over, nobody controlled it. And a motherfucker was like, well, shit, this land right here is big enough for me and my little people. Shit, I'm about to go ahead and go chop me down some trees and build me a little village, and this is home for me and mine and my motherfucking future to come. And that's what the fuck happened. That's how this shit happened. Motherfuckers wasn't like, oh shit, I wonder who I got to call to see who I can build this house at, or damn, this is a rainforest, I wonder who I got to call to do this, and oh, am I allowed to eat this, or can I do this, or that shit's not real, bro. That is not real life. That is not fucking living. That's the biggest law that is being broke, is the fact that you are getting stolen away from your own earth, and you have no nothing. You have no say so over what happens on your earth. So you allow the government to do what he wants to your earth, take whatever minerals or take whatever resources he wants out of your earth that you really fucking need. You need this shit to survive, which is life. In order to survive, survival means to live. Survive. I am surviving. I am living. I am here today to talk, to speak, to breathe, to eat, to drink. That is called living. That's the definition of life. Life is living. Not what you've been through, none of that. It's today, right now, breathing, motherfucking being here, thinking. That is life. That's fucking what you are living. That's living life, life, life. Being here. This is real. I'm moving. I am me. I am this. This is it. This is real. This is here right now at this motherfucking second. That's life. Living life. Period. I don't know about what everybody else thinks about what life is when you go through things and you're no, bitch, life is right fucking now. Being here right now and being able to do what you're doing right now, even if it's whatever it is you're doing, that is life. That's living. To be able to do what it is that you were meant to do. And what you are meant to do is you are meant to survive, which is you are meant to live. Not meant to let these motherfuckers keep pumping these drugs into your body to kill you slowly or even kill you fast. Not meant to let these motherfuckers keep fucking up the shit that you need to keep surviving, to weaken you, weaken your immune system, weaken your mind. Not to let these don't get me wrong, there's a lot of shit that they do that we feel is like, oh, our government loves us. But it's not, man. It's the shit that you think is good for you is horrible, bro. TV, horrible. Why? Because that's the same way, that's the same shit that's pushing this same exact shit that got you motherfuckers giving away all your rights. Come on, man. They shut down shit they shut down channels and everything for certain shit to get their point across. Come on. Election day. Look at all these motherfuckers who get all involved to make this shit like it's like a holiday. Like, ooh, who are you gonna vote to rule you? Well, I'm white, so I'm gonna go with the white guy because white guys rule better. You've seen slavery. Yeah, they had a whole fucking race of people just doing whatever they wanted, and if they didn't, hey, pow, kill them, fuck them. I'm gonna vote for the niggas, nigga. Shit, nigga, we trying to get this shit back, man. Nigga, get this shit back. Nigga, ain't no getting shit back, niggas. White people, you're not getting this shit back. You gave this shit away, nigga. Ain't no Indian giving. That's where that shit comes from. We got now, you can't get back because you already signed your life away when you agreed to be a citizen, when you agreed to file any paperwork that we ever said, when you agreed to even fucking pay taxes, when you agreed to fucking go to a grocery store instead of going to the wild and going to get your food, when you agreed to allow them to motherfucking run tubes through your motherfucking home and motherfucking pump your water, whatever chemical they want to put in it. When you agreed to that, that's when you gave them everything, and now there's no Indian giving. Until you stand up and realize that what you gave them and what we gave them and what the rules is fucked up and they need to be erased, and that we need to vote this shit out. It's all about your vote. Your vote is the most strongest thing, because the only reason why these motherfuckers are in control is because we put them there. And that's one thing that every motherfucking individual needs to understand, because they understand that, and that's why they give you just enough for you to think that you're living. But you do not have your life, because you are not in control of your life, because the shit that they're putting in your foods make them be in control of your life. For the shit that they're putting in your water gives them the control of your life. And then the way they get to it and your access to it gives them control of your life. So if you really think that you got your life under control and you really are in control of your life, you are the dumbest motherfucker alive. Give a fuck what kind of job you got. You're not in control of your life, okay? You're not. I don't give a fuck how superior you feel you are. You are not in control of your life, period. There's only a few people that are in control of life, and they're higher ups in government, and that's it. The rest of you motherfuckers, even you government officials who puppet who are the puppets for these motherfuckers are not even in control of your life, because y'all got the expendable too, because there's so many of us, as far as in the free people instead of the government officials. There's so many of us that you can always be replaced by some ignorant, washed up human being. A citizen. A citizen can always take your spot and become you. But a citizen cannot take the spot of the overall picture, because the ruler is pretty much the genius, are the biggest bully. The motherfucker must be like 150,000 feet tall and weigh about 1 trillion pounds and got a fucking gun, one gun that'd just blow the whole earth apart if he ever pulls the trigger. He gotta be. I mean, there's no other way that this shit can work like that, that a motherfucker can sit here and punk a whole universe. Not even a universe. Probably a universe. I don't know. We don't know what the fuck they out here doing, or if they even been out there, or none of that shit. But a person that can punk a whole globe, a whole continent, a whole state, and just take from these motherfuckers, and you sit back and think it's fair, and think it's fair and think it's right, think it's their right to do. All right, well, stay out the bathtub. And think it's right, think it's fair? Come on, are you really serious? Are we that fucking dumb to honestly think that it's fair that we can't go anywhere on earth without fucking having permission or none of that shit? Whatever happened to our right to travel, or how we travel, or all that shit? They threw it in there, but they still blew it out of there. It's like everything that we are allowed to do, we're not allowed to do. Come on, man. So if y'all guys really want to be living, and y'all really want to know the definition of life, you got to go ahead and start standing up for every right that you can think of. And I'm not talking about the rights that they've called rights. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about rights. What is right? Okay, what is right? All that. That's living, man. Like the rest of that shit, I don't know what to tell y'all, because man, this world is like falling smooth the fuck apart, and you ain't got no control over it. So when you see a big ass chunk of land, all I say is, if you, the same way they stood their ground, you just go ahead and you just build on that motherfucker, and then you just go ahead and say, this is mine. And when they ask you how, and they ask you where's your paperwork, you tell them, bitch, where's your paperwork for this whole entire earth that you took? And then you arm yourself, and you got to. It's like you gotta do exactly what they're doing, because that's what they're doing. They're stealing from us, man. They're taking big ass masses and chunks of this earth and saying this is ours, and if you want anything